Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the gun, Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the... 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. The tight end going in motion to the left. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 12.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. They'll look to throw. In middle here, and he's got McMillan. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They send Evans in motion. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kenny Moore there to make the play. 3rd and a yard. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. On the ground, they'll go with Rachaad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Colts. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That is caught at the 3. He is in. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Indy. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gabe to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing, Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Richardson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jonathan Jones.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Big opening up the middle. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 95 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
The throw on the run is complete.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he's got another one. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Indianapolis. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's taken in by Cager. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just...
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Colts. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Right back to the air following that pick 6.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Richardson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops. And that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. So we come to halftime in this 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Putting the tight end in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught left side by Evans. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is into the hands of McMillan. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. They send Evans in motion. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. They'll stay on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Going up top for Evans. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Richardson. That is caught side of the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
First down, Buccaneers.
Here's a run going left. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a 1st down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find his running back, White.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Back to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And that'll set up 4th down. York's kick is good. And the Bucs cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing, Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Completing this one to Downs. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Richardson to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now Richardson. Open man, right side. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Richardson. Checking it down, this one is caught. The Colts are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. Here's Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Anthony Gould. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that is caught. Whoa, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
And more of the same. Another interception. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They face 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw, Richardson. He runs with it. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the 47. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down. Down to the 45-yard line. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Richardson gonna look to throw. He'll try to run for it. Richardson gonna hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a 1st down. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a handoff running right. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So it's a win for the Colts. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.